Okay. All right, we're back in regular session, and we do have a resolution on the table, and it's regarding a settlement between the Maddens and the village of a lawsuit. The agreement is referred to as the settlement agreement. It has the agreement includes an Exhibit A, which is a form of donation acknowledgement, which I'll explain in a moment, and Exhibit B, which is a form of censure, which I'll explain in a moment. This will all be posted on the village website as part of the settlement agreement. So, as many of you know, we lost this case and are responsible to pay attorney's fees. And so that is what we're going to do. The attorney's fees are $105,000. And the Maddens have agreed to donate something back to the village. And I'll read that. On behalf of the Village of Tuxedo Park, thank you for your donation of $35,000 to the village, $25,000 of which shall be used for improvements and investments in Weewa Park, with the balance to be utilized for other unbudgeted beautification projects that the Village Board of Trustees at its discretion may adopt, which may also include additional amounts for the Weewa Park. No goods or services have been provided to the village as a consideration of making this gift. Please note that the Village of Tuxedo Park makes no representations concerning the tax benefits or consequences of such a donation, and any determinations relating to tax benefits or other consequences must be made by you or your financial professionals. So I'll also read the form of censure. The Village of Tuxedo Park Board of Trustees hereby censures the conduct of former trustee Claudio Guazzoni as an elected village trustee in 2017 that led to the village's violations of the New York's Freedom of Information Law, FOIL, as recently determined by a state court. In addition, former trustee Guazzoni, in such capacity, failed to turn over all village records in his possession related to his duties as a village trustee. By not providing the level of cooperation and candor required of him as a village official under New York law, former trustee Guazzoni caused the village to be unable to comply with FOIL requirements, which resulted in an adverse court decision against the village. Consequently, village taxpayers incurred significant costs in this matter. The Board of Trustees hereby calls on former trustee Guazzoni to recognize the impact of his actions and requests that he make a significant donation to the village for the purposes of beautification efforts undertaken by the Board of Trustees. So to repeat, the settlement agreement, which we're going to vote on, includes the settlement agreement and attachments A and B, which I just read into the record. And as I said, all of this will be posted on the village website by tomorrow at this time. Do any of the trustees have any questions or comments before I call the vote?
Nope.
Nope. I'm holding the settlement agreement, which I'll put into record. And I would like to resolve that the Board of Trustees accept the settlement agreement in its entirety. May I have a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Now, I'm going to ask the trustees if there's anything they think I've missed for the instructions we discussed earlier, and if so, I can make sure that's included now. Sir.
I think technically, as a point of order, the settlement agreement is one vote. Adoption of the censure is a separate vote.
Okay. Thanks, team. Okay. Let's vote on the settlement agreement. And do you want me to include Exhibit A in the settlement agreement?
The settlement agreement includes a form of censure.
Right.
To be put to a vote.
Mhm.
Only the vote itself can
Okay.
approve and
All right.
adopt the censure, which is why it's a standalone resolution
Okay.
of censure.
May I have a second? Well, we already voted for that. So let's now vote on the censure. Be it resolved that the Board of Trustees vote on Exhibit B form of censure to approve it May I have a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
All right, approved. Is there any other business before the board? Be it resolved that the Board of Trustees vote to adjourn the meeting. May I have a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Meeting adjourned.